Sanbanane guys, welcome back to yet another review of an episode of Utando Nestembo. So on this episode, Selebu basically calls Usne to have a heart-to-heart chat with her. So Selebu basically says Witiyena, he found out that Usne doesn't take care of her kids, so he calls her to talk about that. So ambuze ukuthi ugcine nini ukubona uSamkelo is Sne's lost child, her last born, it is a boy. Ambuze ukuthi ugcine nini umbona, then ulokhuzana uSne asho ukuthi kudala, like it's been a while since she hasn't seen her son, since she hasn't seen her children. And then Ashwuti, the reason why she hasn't seen Usamkelo for a while is because Usia is obviously the father of Usamkelo, said Uwuti angasezi there in Lini because Usne basically was tandel wumnandi, she likes drinking, she likes partying. So I guess Usia felt Uwuti like he didn't want that around his child anymore. But also another issue comes up, which was Neangiti Ubambi Katile Sasa for her children. And the news came out, Umselegu found out, which was doesn't even send money to Ulukozanu Andiga Samkelo, because Andiga Samkelo took the child in. So Beat Elikat with it, because she's taking care of the child, she should have the card. And the Lubabum Selegu basically fought against that because the card where Samkelo was getting Imali Grande, Imaliga Tando was coming into the same card. So Usne basically keeps the card. So Usne hasn't been sending money for the child. So basically Sne has been eating imali yesasa yenganzaik. Because I'm not gonna count Utando. It's Utando Shalano. No Matlele, and I know Uwutu Matlele, obviously Matlele is taking care of everything for Utando. Angazi ke ukuthi why is Ubaba Msele even having this conversation with Usne? I guess he's having this conversation because he is Ubaba Aiken at the end of the day. He needs to play Indima, his role as Ubaba Aike. But my thing is like, why is he asking about Ingane when he doesn't want anything to do with Usamkelo, for instance? He doesn't want anything to do with Usamkelo and Utando. He didn't want anything to do with Tando. He eventually accepted Utando. So I guess, I don't know if he's doing it for the cameras of speaking to Usne about the children. Or maybe he still feels that though I don't want to be part of, though I don't want these children to stay in my yard or again but I still need to play my duties of still speaking and advising Usnengi Mboni Sindlela. But something that touched me a lot is when Usne basically admits with Indima of being umama. To Ingan's like Agayaz, she admits that she doesn't know the role of playing a mother role to her children because leyorkana utando matlelo wamkhulisela yona, and then leyesibili usamkelo, the usamkelo's aunt took the child as well. So uyasho ukuthi wahlulela ngosamkelo. So she admits that, guys, that she knows that she doesn't know how to play a motherly figure because she's never been kind of like given, I don't want to say given the opportunity because she was the one who was not responsible. So she she doesn't know what it's like to be a mother. And I don't know, guys, if maybe that's linked with the fact that Sne doesn't have a mother anymore. Because some people, it comes as a natural thing to be a mother. Some people, it doesn't come as a natural thing. You are taught these things. Then again, Usne has had so many opportunities from Oma Baike to kind of teach her if she asked them. And I believe they've offered, to try and make her life easier. But Usne is, she's on her 11 like. So basically, Usne is ikatle sasa. She basically agayihambisa imali. I don't know ukuthi uyenzani imali because Usne, she gets an allowance from babwakhe. Ubabwakhe gives her an allowance. So angazi ukuthi uyenzani imali. Mara umseleka ukuthi into ayaziyo isine izukuthenga abo-teddy bear for amadoda akhe. So kusho ukuthi Baba Mseleku is basically saying Sneh spends all of this money in amadoda akhe. But you can see Sneh, she loves the nightlife. She likes going out. She likes drinking. So I guess Sneh uses that money to fund that lifestyle because that lifestyle can basically be expensive. So Sneh basically says ukuthi yena into emdlayo is that une-stress and i-stress sakhe is that uSamkelo ingane yakhe yokugcina bekeza naye egcekeni lakwamseleku like the child is not treated like ezinye ingane. She says that's what stresses her. And basically umseleku he's never hidden it ukuthi akafuni like if uyintombazane yakwamseleku and uyazala, he doesn't want those kids in his yard. And he admits ukuthi yena, he says that selfish and he knows it. So he's basically saying ukuthi he's not going to grow up and invest another man's household's inheritance in a sense. Does it make sense? He's basically saying he's not willing to take ingane zikaSneh and invest into those kids whereas they are an inheritance of another family and not an inheritance yakwamseleku. But I'm like, at the end of the day, yes, traditional wise or in a traditional sense, it makes sense. I understand it, but I'm like, these are kids, these are your children. Like ingane is like innocent. I don't understand ukuthi like uzoyibuka kanjani ingane innocent as they are and not treat them the same. Like doesn't like nje a presence of a child do something to your heart? So for me it's really even difficult to understand ukuthi Mseleku, how was he even not accepting uThando, because everyone can even see ukuthi uThando staying there ukuthi umingile in a sense, like she's not 100, like she can't be free like the other kids. You know how kids are. Kids are like naughty, they free, but uThando you can see ukuthi she's reserved. Kind of like she understands or she has the mindset that she does not have the privilege of being whoever she wants to be or acting the way she wants to be because quite frankly she doesn't belong there, you know. So that's quite sad for me because he's still the grandfather of those kids. So yeah, Sneh basically says that's what stresses her. And ubaba Mseleku basically says ukuthi ungitshela kanjani ukuthi wena like into expressayo ukuthi angiziphathi kahle ingane zakho, whereas wena as uma wazo you don't even know how to treat your kids well. And I was like, yo, that was kind of harsh. But one thing I do appreciate about ubaba Mseleku, he does have quite honest conversations with Sneh, which I do think at times they are quite harsh. And I think maybe sometimes she does need like a female love, a motherly love. But Tumatlene has said she's tried to be there for Sneh many times, but Sneh is Sneh. So basically, Baba Mseleku was saying that no, you can't pin it on me, which is stress sakho. Ukuthi like I don't treat your kids well. I've told you before ukuthi angizifuni ingane zakho lana, and I'm not going to accept uSamkelo. Eventually uThando, I accepted her because she was staying here and because of Matlele, but like I'm not going to accept any other kids. He says that yes, Thando, like he does have a lot of love, but he's very selfish, and yeah, that is him being selfish. So Sneh starts crying, guys, and starts saying ukuthi she feels ukuthi ubabakhe nayanga. And yeah, she basically says that she feels like her father doesn't care. And I can see like to ubaba Mseleku, this is a far-fetched thing. He's like, how possible is that? And for you to say ukuthi, like, I don't care about you, like what is it that brought me to this point of treating you and having a relationship with you that I have? Like he's basically saying ukuthi ungenxa yezenzo zakhe that their relationship is the way it is. But if I'm being quite honest, you guys, I don't know, maybe it's because Babum Selebu has maybe went through lanes and he's tired. It seems like almost everyone, guys, is tired of Sne. They've spoken to her, and Sne, one thing about her, uzokhuluma naye abe ngathi uyawuzwa. And then after that, iziphumelele, she goes into whatever she wants to do. So I do though kind of feel like Ubabum Seligu, he does treat his kids in a very traditional way, in a sense. Even naleyo ukuthi him accepting uAbongwe as she is, it was a very difficult thing for him. And granted, he is a traditional man, but I feel like sometimes when it comes to kids, um, like you need to be able to know when to be soft. You need to be able to know when to be hard. And I feel like at this point, Babum Selig was just like harsh on her and frank with her, and he doesn't have that time to like be soft on her because he feels like he's given that to her like so many times. So Sne also goes on to say that she misses her mother, and she misses her mother, and she says that if her mother was still alive, ngabuhlala naye, ngabuhlala noma wakhe, and ngabahlala egcekeni lakwamsiligu. And like maybe like that makes me think that is like Usne says that if her mother was alive, she'd stay with her mother and not Kwamselegu. And it makes me think Kwamselegu, she has everything provided for her. A house, it's comfortable, there's food, there's everything, but still, if her mother was alive, she'd still prefer not to stay there. So I think that there is like a subliminal message in that, which maybe like, because sometimes guys, like you can stay in a house, but the treatment, you can still feel it, that it's not the same as like being in a house where you can be free and totally yourself. It's like Utando, yes, everything is provided for her, but I truly don't think that child is free. So um, given the chance, I do think maybe when she's older that Tando would choose, depending on the character or the personality she grows up to be, that she choose to stay with her father's family where she feels like she belongs and doesn't feel like she's forcing things, even though she's getting everything kwamselegu. So I feel like the treatment that Utando is kind of getting maybe is the same type of treatment that Utando got, though Utando was like, is ingani kwamselegu. Do you understand what I'm saying? And maybe that's the reason why she doesn't, maybe that's the reason why she misses her mother, because if she was can staying with her mother and her mother was still alive, her mother would have accepted her kids. So she'd be able to stay with both of her kids with the care or in the care of her mother. Angas guys, chilling. That's just like along the lines or what I'm thinking of. But basically Msele was like, no, Sne ungakali. Don't make that an excuse yokuthi because ukhumbula uma wakho, and that's the reason why ubehave ngendlela obehave ngayo. But towards the end, he does have, he does calm down and speaks to her on an emotional level, and says to her that yes, you can miss your mother, but that is not the reason for you to live the way you live. That is not the reason to go around when izinto ezirong and izinto engeke zikubhenefithe ekugcineni. He basically says, I know what it's like to lose a mother. Nathi asinabo abomama, mara we still strive to make the right decisions. And yeah, that's basically how the episode or that scene ends. And people are not the same, guys. Like the fact that Umselogi, his mother's absence motivates him doesn't mean ukuthi everyone else their mother's absence is going to motivate them. So I feel like people abathatha ngokufana, they don't process things the same way. But sometimes I really wish I could get into Sne's mind and kind of like understand like the psychology behind like why she does things the way she does it. But like you can tell Sneh, like she's well aware of everything. Sneh, it's not uti like she doesn't understand stuff. She reasons well. Usne reasons well, but I don't know why her priorities are set in that way. on guys, or maybe the thing of her mother not being around really affects her to that degree. I truly don't know, guys. But tell me, what do you think of this conversation that Ubabum Selegu had with Sneh? Please do make sure that you like the video and subscribe. It is absolutely for free of charge, and I'll see you on the next one.